Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Bayo. I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about Bellerbys summer. Before I do that, in fact, what I'd like to do is talk to you a bit about Bellerbys College, which is the institution that runs the summer school that we're going to be talking about today. Now, the key thing with us at Bellerbys College is that we actually specialize in providing preparation into some of the very best universities in the UK. So we have three campuses, one in Brighton, one in London, and one in Cambridge. And each campus has its own unique specialization. So Cambridge is our specialized center for science and engineering, London is our specialized center for business, and Brighton is our specialized center for art, law, and humanities, but it's also our largest center. So it's where we have all of our programs running. We also have a GCSE pathway program for our younger students. And most importantly for you, it's where we actually run our summer school, which we're going to be talking about in more detail today. So I also just want to quickly talk about some of our successes at Bellerbys. So we typically take students into foundation and A-level programs that lead into top UK universities. So just to give you some statistics for how we did last year, which we're very proud of, we had 91% of our A-level students progress into top 50 ranked universities in the UK, and that's up from 89% in 2016. We had 78% of our foundation students go into top 50 ranked universities, and that's up from 76% in 2016. And in terms of university placement specifically, we had 298 students that progressed into Russell Group universities, with 137 students going into top 10 universities, and that includes universities like Oxford, Cambridge, Imperial College, Durham, Warwick, Leeds, and so on and so forth. So the overall point there is that we specialize in preparation to the very best universities. Now, what we're here to talk about today, though, is our exciting summer school, the Bellerbys Summer Program. Now, this is a program that we run for 2 weeks or for 4 weeks in the summer, and it's specifically designed to really help you improve your English, but then to also help you meet new friends, learn a little bit about what academic life is going to be like in the UK, and hopefully have a really fun time. So if I just move here to show you what our core objectives are for your life at Bellerbys Summer School. So we want you to learn new subjects and skills. We want you to improve your English through teamwork. We want you to have some fun. We want you to play some sports and to also make some new friends. So this is a sample of a timetable. Now this timetable is for our academic pathway in Bellerbys Summer. We have two different pathways. We have academic summer and we have creative summer. So for both of those pathways, though, that you would do English in the morning. So typically from 9 till 12 till midday, you're going to be learning English language, so improving your English language. In the afternoons, that's where you would do your focused academic or creative subjects. So this one here is academic, like I say. So you've got humanities and science perhaps in the afternoon. If you were doing that creative pathway, though, you would likely be doing some arts and crafts, filmmaking, art and design. So that would be your difference in the afternoons. And in the evenings, we would have lots of different social activities. So you would have chess clubs, you would have circuit training, quiz nights, music nights, some yoga, late night shopping, barbecues on the beach. And on your weekends, on Saturdays, you would have your sports activities, which I'll talk about in a bit more detail in a second. And on Sunday, you would have your excursions and your activities around the UK, which I'll also talk about in a bit more detail later on. What I'll talk about now, though, is your accommodation. Now, all of the students on the summer program would have accommodation on campus in Brighton. So just if you look to the right here, you'll see a picture of one of our rooms. So all of our rooms have wooden floors, modern furniture, a double bed and desk, study chair, wardrobe, a TV with a private living space. You've got an ensuite bathroom, storage, and a fully fitted kitchenette. If you're under 18, though, you wouldn't be able to prepare your own food. So there wouldn't be any facilities for you to cook your meals. Those would all be served for you in the college canteen. We have free Wi-Fi. There's a coin-operated laundry, 24/7 security and CCTV, and card access for all of our students. So it's very safe, it's very secure, and it's a great environment to live and to study and to make some friends for your summer program. Okay, so I mentioned some of the sports activities. So these are some of the activities that you would do on a Saturday at Preston Park, which is a park that's very close to Bellerbys College. It's only about a 5 or a 10-minute walk. So you've got football in the afternoons, or you've got tennis, you've got street basketball, you've got rounders. So lots and lots of different sports activities that take place every single Saturday. We also have some fitness activities. So you've got your yoga, you've got regular tennis, you've got some fitness and circuit training in the Moore Hall, you've got table tennis. So some of these will take place within the college if they're indoor activities. Some of these may also take place outside. And in terms of the excursions, so your fun activities on the Sundays, we've got trips to Fort Park, which is an amusement park, a theme park in the UK, which is a great day out. We've got wall climbing at a bouldering centre in Portslade, which is just a very short trip away from Brighton. We've got go-karting, we've got paintballing and golf. We've got visits to other cities, so you'll go to London or to Portsmouth. There's a castle which is not too far away from the Bellerbys Brighton campus in Arundel, so there's a really fun day trip there. So all in all, it's a good experience. Now, I mentioned earlier that we have something called academic enrichment. You may have noticed that in the timetable, rather. Now, academic enrichment, what that's designed to do is to complement your academic studies and give you a wide range of activities outside the classroom that are related to your chosen interests. So let's say, for example, you're a student that has an interest in law. Now, the enrichment activity for law might be putting on a mock trial. So some of the students might be the prosecutors, and the other students may be the defense attorney and the defendants. So it gives you an idea of what your chosen interest would be like in a real world setting. So it's a great way to learn more about your study and give you an idea on what your future career or your future ambition may actually be at university. So who can join the enrichment program? Anybody. All students on the Bellerbys summer program can join. All classes are available to students at all levels. You don't have to have any prior knowledge of the subject. Some of the benefits are to, like I say, explore the idea of new interests, learn new skills, and again, to make some new friends, to learn maybe more about your subject area and meet people that have similar interests to you. These are some of the enrichment activities that we do, just as an example. So we've got personal statement and university applications. We've got a chess club, Spanish club. We've got international economics for the business students. We've got dance academies, and we've got creative coding. And these are just some of the few that we have running. Okay, so some of the team that we have. So student support is very, very important to us. So we have a welfare officer, Mrs. Chris, and she would be your point of contact for any problems or concerns that you have. This may be with your daily lesson, your timetable, your activities. She'd be there to make sure that your attendance is really good and that there aren't any other issues. So Mrs. Chris would be the main welfare officer and point of contact. We would also have a college nurse. So we have Christy, who's our college nurse, and she would be there to make sure that you're feeling fit and healthy. If you had any problems, maybe you pick up a knock playing football, or maybe you're just not feeling too well that day. Christy would be there to help you to make sure you're feeling better as quickly as possible. Okay, so just some points around some of the permissions. Some students ask if they can do some activities and go away outside of the Bellerbys program. You can under certain permissions. So for students that are under 18, all of our students are under 18 on Bellerbys summer, but if you're over 16 but under 18, then you would need permission to go to London on your own. So parents would have to email the program manager. Overnight stays are not allowed unless we have written details 3 working days beforehand, with details of who, where, and the number of nights away. And if you're under 16, the only way you could actually get permission to go away from the group is if you're going with your group leader, and that would need to be with advance permission. In terms of our connectivity, so we have internet and internet suite, which is open from 8:30 till 11 p.m. No food or drink in the internet suite. That's to make sure we keep it clean and there's no sticky fingers on the keys and any issues with kind of ruining the equipment. No downloading of inappropriate material. That's very, very important. We monitor what's actually viewed and accessed on a regular basis to make sure we're keeping you as our students safe, and also making sure you're not downloading any inappropriate material. But there is actually internet access throughout the building, so you don't have to go to the internet suite to use the internet. There will be internet access in your room, but again, this will be monitored for your own safety to make sure that you're accessing appropriate material. And in terms of the college facilities, the college is open from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. The college shop is open from 8:30 till 10 p.m. So you can get any kind of sweets or books or any kind of essentials in the college shop till 10 p.m. The Moore Hall, which is where a lot of our activities take place, is just in the middle of the in the Bellerbys campus, so that's accessible during the college open hours. And the cafeteria, where you would have all of your inclusive meals, would be 7:30 to 9:30 in the morning for breakfast. Lunch is served from 11:30 to 2:30, and dinner is from 4:30 to 7 p.m. Okay, so hopefully that gave you a good idea of what life would be like on Bellerbys summer. We really hope that you come and have a fantastic time. It's a great way to experience summer in the UK, to learn more about your chosen career and subject, meet new friends, and hopefully improve your English too. And just finally, just as a summary really for all that we've discussed, Bellerbys summer allows you to immerse yourself in the British culture. We provide a mix of academic and creative subjects. We also have lots of sports activities and English taster sessions. The age range is between 14 and 17. All of your accommodation is on campus in Brighton. And just finally, something that we haven't mentioned, but a very important part of the program, if after you decide to actually after you've completed your Bellerbys summer, you decide that you love this and you want to actually stay at Bellerbys and do a foundation or an A-level program, we would refund the entire price of your Bellerbys summer program if you decide to stay with us for the foundation or A-level. So there's a real big incentive to come and study with us after you actually finish your summer program. We think that you'll love it. We think you'll have a fantastic time, and the best way to find that out is to come and experience. Okay, so hopefully that was very helpful and informative. If you do have any other queries or questions, you can go to our website, which is bellerbys.com, and you can learn more about not just the Bellerbys summer program, but also our academic program, some testimonials from some of our recent successful students, and there's some videos there and a virtual tour so you can experience what life is actually like, not just inside of Bellerbys Brighton, but any of the Bellerbys campuses. Okay, thank you very much.